Hello guys, welcome back to a video. Join me on this pretty nice sunny day here today. It's about the first one we've had this year, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, sorry I've not done a video for a little while. I've honestly been just concentrating on getting these karts prepped for this year, and I'm also working on another project which hopefully I'll announce soon. I'll do a video on it and explain what I'm working on. It is for karting, so yeah, hopefully that'll be cool, and we'll do a video on it, run through that. But yeah, today I've basically had to purchase another kart, surprise, for one reason. So I was looking at the calendar of our racing. Obviously when you're doing two series, it's, you know, a little bit different. I'm not doing like the full two series at all. I'm doing like half of one and one round in the other. But yeah, so I was looking at the calendars and noticed I'd made a bit of a fatal error, which is annoying because it means that the House of 100 Super that I also didn't get to compete in last year because I caught COVID, I also can't compete in this year. So that was the one that I'd hoped I was free for, but one of the superkart races clashes with that. So I was preparing for that race and obviously now can't do it. So I really wanted to support the House of 100 this year, so I really wanted to do that race, but I've got to do another one. So with House of 100, they've got their other class which they're going to race this year called Super National. So once I figured this out, I thought, oh blimey, I'm late to the game, I've got to try and get some kit for that and compete in that. So yeah, that's basically what we did, and this is what we've ended up with. So yeah, I think it's either a very late 80s or early 90s ride. So it's nice to be on something British. Usually I'm on something Italian, like most people. But yeah, on something British this time. Yeah, 02 right. So legal for Super National. And yeah, we're going to try and have some fun on that. Obviously, it's in Super A spec at the minute, so this is what I would have raced at the 100 Super event, engine wise and carb wise and everything like that, but I'm still trying to sort my engines out for Super National. So yeah, that's all I've got, kind of that and my atomic rotary wise to get testing the kart on. So yeah, fun times with that. We've been through it quite a lot, just little tweaks to, you know, how I like to drive a kart is actually quite specific. I'm a bit pedantic about certain things, so you know, everything has to be right. So the kart came from Darren Potter as is, and you know, it was absolutely fine, but I do all my own touches to stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. I must admit, I'm a personal fan of the wheel. I do like that. I had one with my Formula C gearbox, but I let it go with that, so I was really happy to get another one. So yeah, we're going to have some wicked fun on this, competing at Clay as well in the event when we get there. But first of all, we're going to be testing, I think, at Houghton Park, hopefully sometime over the next few weeks, and just get the kart dialed in, and hopefully we'll have one or two engines back in Super National spec, and we'll be able to put those on as well, run them in, do whatever we need to do. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a bit of a catch up on where we are for that. So yeah, it's been fun one actually, because also when I collected the kart I came back and I got a massive puncture as well coming back from Wilton. so that wasn't fun. So I was like, oh, you know, it's just going to be one of those things. But yeah, luckily we're looking good for that. So yeah, we're going to be doing that round at Clay, obviously with House of 100. Then we have been doing some work on the superkart as well. So we're probably only going to do a few rounds of that this year, but this is the current state of it at the minute. So yeah, it's it's in no fit state to go anywhere at the minute. So obviously we had engine issues last year, so that engine's still with Ian Harrison to get sorted and get back on here. But the main thing we've actually been working on is the steering. So I'm not particularly happy with this rack and pinion setup. So the rack and pinion is this. I don't know why people like these things. I guess it's just personal preference, but yeah, throw that away. So yeah, I'm going back to just kind of your normal setup. Obviously on like a normal kart, you've got your normal steering column like that, into bearing down here, and the circlip holds that in and whatnot. So we're basically engineering something here. So my dad works for an engineering company, so we're engineering a part for this, so that we'll get rid of this column, get a new one in, and we'll obviously mount all this here. So we're actually chopping one of my old Birrell karts up, taking the kind of the steering column mount bit out of that, re-welding it onto all this here, and we'll bolt it in through here, and then we're gonna run that. And I think I'll be a lot happier with that, because I don't really get on with this rack and pinion. It feels lazy to me. I don't feel like I'm kind of connected. No idea if anyone else feels like that. I guess if you've only driven a superkart and nothing else, you just get used to it. But I'm just not a fan, you know, going through a corner at like 110, 120. I don't feel like I know what's going on, if you can understand that kind of thing. But you know, that's what it is. So yeah, just a quick catch up, guys, on what we're doing. When we get back out of Hooton, hopefully do some videos there, and we'll start cracking on this year, getting some footage and whatever. And yeah, I'll announce this new thing that I'm working on as well. Hopefully do a video on that in a week or two, and explain everything that comes with to you all guys. So yeah, if you're in England, enjoy this weather, it's nice. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next vid. Cheers, guys.